That's on Giant. Talk tough, we define it. Big blue blood, we align with. Turn the mic up loud, let us find it. That's on Giant. Hot takes, you rewind it. Rumors run wild, we assign it. You want truth, come and find it.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, here we go, man. It's been a minute. You know what I mean? Over here, that's on Giant. And I'm your host, GhostDog. You know what it is. And I got my brothers with me. I got BLKFreezy.
Cheer. We in the building, family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I also got my other brother with me. Same difference.
Yeah. We gonna talk about it. You're already.
Yes, sir, man. Lots to talk about for sure. Now, if only I could get. But we gonna get straight to the music, man. You know what it is. Talk to me, brothers. How y'all feeling today, man? On this beautiful Tuesday night, late summer.
Getting closer and closer and closer to the mark of some football, man. Some meaningful football, and I think at this point in time that everything's ramping up, man. Odell's ramping up, Malik's ramping up. You know what I mean? We even got Najee in the building so we could watch his ramp up.
That's a fact.
So, you know what I mean? We get to talk about all that good, fantastic information. Plus, you know what I'm saying? It looked like the babies are stepping up in the cornerback room, you know what I mean, versus the veterans. And, we get to see how this 53-man roster, pan out.
That's a fact. Sam, man, how you been, fam? It's been a minute, man. Finally good to see you back at play.
I'm good, man. That's how you know I'm there, because your boy going 2-3 days, it feel like a week or more. You know what I mean? That's because the brothers is out here putting projects together, making me proud on the sideline, man. Every time I turn on, man, Shakedown got something going on, man. Whether it's from this brother, these brothers, all the brothers, and I'm loving what we doing right now, man. I gotta get back into action with y'all, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man, and what better way to get back into action than to get outside? Because you know what we do when we outside?
Slide.
Preseason review and quick thoughts, man. So far, we've seen Dart show poise in certain situations, made better decisions than others. Got to speed up the process a little bit, but he has been having some clean pockets. Special teams, field position is key. Certain battles is heating up, the kickers and the punters. It's good to see as far as the special teams is concerned, knowing the problems we've had in the past. Still room for improvement, though, because you know how John Harbaugh gets with the special teams. The run game has to be physical, relentless. Skattebo brings it. More consistency is needed. So let's see now with the addition of a Najee Harris, how it goes. Standouts is, Skattebo as always, ready to go. Preseason game 1. Darius Alexander, and Ryan Hayes. Apparently, he's somebody else is making noise. But defense, man, dominated. Young DBs flash, big time, big picture. We building up the identity, man. 2026 New York Football Giants in effect.
Maybe that was Ryan Anderson.
Was it Ryan Anderson?
Maybe.
Ryan, maybe Brian Hudson. Probably. Hudson? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, Hudson.
Probably. Man, damn that AI. But whatever, man. Talk to me, fam. Been a minute. How you feeling about what you saw not only out of that first preseason game, but what you've been hearing about this training camp thus far?
As far as Dart goes with his QB play, he's still learning. And he's taking his time to process the things that he sees at a sped up tempo. So that's to be expected of him, and to continue to become and be a leader of this team and demand certain things from the guys up front, as well as the guys in the skill positions. So I'm expecting him to show a consistency of growth throughout his gameplay while he plays. You know what I'm saying? his main thing is getting out of his own way, because he got some of that dog in him, and he try to carry the ball like he a running back, and we got to start thinking about his physical health. The hit that he took in the preseason game when Tracy was running out to the flats, but the linebacker timing was just so good, he couldn't get back to block him. He can't afford to be taking hits like that. Wide open shots on your quarterback. So that'll make him more aware too. Like, just because there's somebody that has an assignment doesn't mean that they're going to be able to come out on top. Pause. Like, get the better of the defender, because they get paid too. These players get paid as well. Speaking of defense, I'm looking for the interior of the defensive line to do better than what they showed in this last game. Though the longer some of the players stayed in there, they was able to show a little bit of what they got in their bag. You know what I mean? Pardon me for being a little longer with it, because I didn't get with y'all after the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm touching on some of the things that I seen in the game as well.
Take your time, brother.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. Take your time.
The run game, physical and relentless. When you go with I know we're going to address the backfield and what we got going on in the running back room right now. It's spelling to me is that we are going to impose our will. We are going to run the ball. What you going to do about it? We'll get to the bootlegs and the play actions and things of that nature. We'll get to that. But first of all, you're going to feel what we're going to come with coming forth. You're going to feel us. Pause. Because we're going to be physical on both sides of the ball. Let me see. Special teams is like almost as important as the defense. It could change games in the blink of an eye. And I trust what Harbaugh sees in regards to these players, like picking up like linebackers that had, like, you know, they had good, decent roles in college, but once they come to the NFL, they're more or less third string and special teamers. But if Harbaugh is going to bring in some of those guys in regards to some of the nepotism that is involved, then so be it, because he know that player is going to be able to handle what the assignment is in regards to special teams. I'm looking for every advantage that we can get. The Giants have been looking under every rock, putting their name in every hat this whole entire offseason. So as long as we got players that can really take coaching, take what they learn in the classroom and practice field to the actual field, we're going to have nothing but good problems, man, because we're going to end up cutting guys that's going to be like, damn, or, you know what I'm saying, try to get a trade for somebody's son. Somebody got to get to the business in regards to the big picture. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because in regards to the big picture, when you build in this identity, we're going to be physical, and if you're not strong enough to make the cut, you won't make the cut. So that's going to mean some good guys are going to fall off, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to have these young bucks and these young pups taking on that coaching and applying it to the field. Arvell Reese, personally, he was very impressive. He may not have made every tackle, but he was involved in damn near everything I seen there. But as a whole, man, in regards to the preseason review, right now and going forward, the tone has been set. I can say that. The tone has been set, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know the areas of this team need to be worked on. And for me, the number one spot, I need that defensive tackle position shored up. I don't need teams running out here 7-point anything a clip running the ball. That is not going to work. We're going to be behind
all
the
over
eight
the
ball.
yard.
Yeah, we're going to be behind the 8 ball every time. You worry about pass rushers and exotic blitzes. How are we going to do that if we can't stop the run?
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I'm going to pass it on to one of y'all brothers, man.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Ghost Mom in the building. Been the show, mommy.
Coach Mom.
Oh, small.
But yeah, Shakes, man. How you been, fam? We got our brother Shakes in the building. Round
Shakes
of
Montaigne in the
applause.
building.
Round of
Yeah, look.
applause.
What it do, family? ENT stands for
Solution.
entertainment.
Right.
What's going on, man?
Peace,
Chilling,
brother.
chilling.
I heard your whole
Thanks.
soliloquy. Sam. I heard it. Yeah. But before I get into any of that, man, what's up with y'all fellas? How y'all doing?
Good, man. We
Oh man,
blessed.
we working,
Good,
bro.
man.
We working, man.
Yeah.
We've been up since like how we did shenanigans the other day, man. We've been working since shenanigans.
Been
Yeah.
riding that
I think
wave.
this is number 3.
Yeah.
Right? This is number 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Riding that wave, huh? That's what's
Yeah.
up. So my quick thoughts on this game is this. Like, I told you your boy is bullshit, bro, but we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. But all in all, there were some players that I got to see that I didn't really think I was going to be able to see in this first week. Cam Skattebo, I got to see him. A little worried about if I was going to be able to see him first week or preseason game. But to see him and just see him running like scat, that was a good sign for me. Like seeing Isaiah Likely out there, like seeing the rookies with Arvell Reese and them out there, Colton Hood, Malachi Fields. Malachi Fields got the touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So got to see a lot of these rookies that, you know, we talked about these kids going into April, and then we draft them, and you're like, dang, I can't wait to get to see them play. So we actually got to see them play and see how they going to try to transition to this league. It was encouraging. What wasn't encouraging was Tyrone Tracy. We're going to talk about it. That wasn't encouraging. Seeing Evan Neal out there, that was encouraging. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna have to say,
It was encouraging, bro. I was happy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because I've been hating on him because I was watching
I know.
Double Line Emoji.
I know.
And
Yeah,
I
you
was
know I'm
so
waiting.
happy to watch him hold
waiting.
his own. I was so
You know I'm
happy to
waiting.
watch him hold his own. Bro.
You know I'm waiting. And Falele did not look bad out there. So I'm like, okay. Alright.
Both of them.
okay.
We get Flay some up too.
Ain't that right? Right?
He looked all right, man. They wasn't on the ground getting diapers changed, man, for a change, bro.
Yeah, but it
No,
come with an
sure.
asterisk because it's like, you can't put it on them in regards to the competition they're going against. They're going against 2s and 3s. They're not doing that against no 1s.
Yeah, but they was getting their diaper changed against the 2s and 3s last year. Well, at least Evan was. And they were getting blitzed damn near all game. So I had to, I gotta give him something.
Progress?
Shows love.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
no
show the
progress
love,
there.
man.
No progress.
You
No
sure
progress.
Fish Fillet was out there? Now getting
Yeah,
diaper
man.
changed?
Nah, but they was
So?
out there at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm about to get the
Yeah.
all 22 too, because I was
You gotta look at the fish
the
fillet.
alignment was crazy.
Yeah.
Trust
But,
the fish fillet.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
It was-
very
it was in there.
encouraging. Darius Alexander, yeah, I mean, hell of a game out there, boy. Hell of a game. So yeah, it was a lot that was encouraging. We even got a Beckham catch out there, man. So it was a good first preseason. You know, the get the jitters out. You know what I mean? Show the fans, all right, this is what we're gonna be seeing going forward, man. And if that is the case, we should be all right. We should be happy, man. Good Giants football, man. I can't wait to see preseason 2. But we're gonna talk about that Tracy shit. But we're gonna get to that. Go ahead.
So is that what's happening?
The Tracy talk.
Yeah, he want to get to the Tracy. That's what you're talking about.
He been beasting to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
I know. I'm saying.
Right,
came out the woods.
He came at the right time, Paul.
Right.
Too, right.
Came out the woods just because. Like, oh, is there any chance for me to talk bad about Tracy?
Baby.
Yeah, I'll come on. I hope so.
Odell would have had 2 TDs. All right, let's talk about that real quick. Give me 30 seconds. Odell would have had 2 TDs, man. One on a broken coverage, and one he gave it to the kid, man. Pause, man. He hit him with the and he had a couple steps on him, man. If we had a QB that could see that, maybe would have got him an opportunity to catch the ball on one of 2 of those plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's still like more of a connection thing as far as that, because I did see he was open a couple times and Dart was not even looking that way, or the play had made him bootleg to the opposite direction.
My bad.
So I did see that, man. You know what I mean? And he looking good out there, pause, but they gotta get their rapport together, their connection, which I don't think will take that long. So I'm encouraged by what I seen about that.
Yeah, man.
Either chose one from the Bronx.
Oh,
right,
either
man, I
chose
was just
one
about
from
to
the
say,
Bronx,
man, either chosen siempre el uno, nunca el segundo.
Yeah.
What's happening, family?
What's good, man? You already know what time it is. Good evening to my brothers. Part of my lateness, but accept my greatness. What's popping? What's going on?
Yeah, baby. You working?
Oh,
I heard it.
My bad.
So I hear
Something just came in my head, pause, but I mean McFadden, bro. He's still doing that bullshit, bro.
what bullshit is McFadden doing?
He a little rusty, man.
Oh,
You said the jitters, and now he doing bullshit. Come on.
Hold on, no.
Little
You
rust,
talking about some
little
rust? Hold on, pause. Yo. You talking about some rust, bro? You know what I'm saying? No, bro. This man been doing that before the injury, all that shit. The man be right there, right place, right time. And he's like
wrong
alligator
arms,
arms,
Shakes.
bro.
Wrong arms. Yeah, wrong arms.
Fucking alligator arms, bro.
T-Rex.
Right place, right
But
time,
shout out to
wrong
Melo,
arms.
man. What type of impact do you think Isaiah
Yeah.
Likely will have
What
this
up,
season?
Melo?
Salute.
Melo, salute Melo.
A lot of the impact, man. I think he's, the number one. If Malik ain't out there, but if Malik is out there,
he
will
the
be
new
the number
Wandelli,
2.
man. He knew Wandell.
He the Lionel from the peanut gallery. He the Lionel.
Security blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Wandelli, man.
But yeah, man, we got anything else to say about this whole situation? Like this quick little.
I mean,
Abstract.
the quick little review right here going into joint practice in the last 2 preseason games. There's been nothing but growth since the spring. Since our coverage of the spring, there's been nothing but growth from each individual. The only thing that I would say about this draft class and the reason why Ghost came on here damn near cussing everything out during that Vikings game is because my guy BJT hasn't taken the leap. Because if he takes that leap, we wouldn't be talking about none of this at all. So he's slowing the progress, and I'm hoping that 97 takes the leap, young BJT, because that's what we drafted him here for. And it seems like the majority of the draft class this year is progressing in a way to where they're going to play some meaningful snaps.
Except for him, he might be on the practice squad.
That's what I'm saying. That's
man.
That's what I'm saying. Because he's the only. If he actually took that step, nobody would be saying a damn word right now. We'd be plugging up.
And who is this? BJ who? Who y'all say?
He wearing that
Bobby
97.
Travis and Jr. Right? Bobby
Mhm.
Travis.
Yeah,
Travis,
let me tell
Bobby
you
Jameson
something, man.
Travis.
He wearing that
After the
97.
game that boy had, all y'all got to do is just let him start. All Harbaugh has to do is let that kid start playing with the 2s or the 1s if he wants
That's what
to.
I'm saying. The leap.
That's all
That's
he
what
has
I'm
to do.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm
not
saying.
Nobody wants to
Because
talk
all
about
of the
that
leakage we
boy.
saw came from
Come on, man. Yeah, that boy was playing for real out there.
He's
You understand
not
me?
ready for that, bro.
He's not ready for what?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish your
No,
side.
I'm asking you, what is he not ready for? Were you there to watch his snaps live
Go
at the
against the 1s and the 2s. He's barely doing good against the 3s, bro.
What made you
Nah,
say
he
that?
did good. He did good
No,
against the
no. What made you say that?
Gosh, he's still learning, bro.
That's not what I asked you. I
That's
asked you what made you say that.
bro. I'm still
What
saying
made
he's
you
still
say that?
learning, bro. The
I
boy
get what
raw.
you're talking about, right?
He's
But I'm
raw.
asking you,
So how
what
you
made
gonna
you
ask?
say that?
Hold on, pause, bro. How you gonna ask a dude that's raw, that's still learning right now, that is way behind everybody else, to go ahead and face the 1s and the
But
2s?
you notice that you keep expressing what he is, and I keep asking you to tell me, where are you getting this information?
From sources, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no
HQ,
G-Men
bro.
HQ?
No.
You know what it is.
Because
no,
I'm sitting right there watching the game. I'm right
reports
there.
that I'm hearing, this dude is not developing fast. Go
Please
watch
put
the
them
damn
reports
game.
in
This
the
dude
chat.
is with the trees and he's not even doing nothing. You know
Can
what I'm
you
saying?
please
So
put the reports in the chat? Put them in the chat.
You got it.
Yeah.
Let him go against the 1s and the 2s. You right.
The only reason why I said he didn't take the leap is because of what Edie Chosen was saying, is that he just hasn't gotten to a point to where he's proven to them he's ready to, to ramp up himself to, start getting some of those that one activity, because he should be right there with Darius.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
straight like that. If y'all would have sat there and watched the game me, Mello, Scoop, and Trina watched, and y'all would have saw this kid, y'all would have been like, yo, there's no question about it. He is ready. Not one run when we watched that all 22 as the Shakedown 2.0. Are y'all going to see that kid get anything coming his way? And I'm talking about goal line. You understand me? Until they call the pass interference to give them a new set of downs, watch this kid at the goal line.
Yeah, I'm not saying the skill set. I'm just saying as far as
I know, but all these sources and he's not ready. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit. Like, stop the bullshit with everybody, man. I need to know who the sources is. I need to know who's sitting at these games and not watching this kid. And if you notice something, right, fellas, on the panel, how come we didn't hear nothing about him since the game happened? Exactly.
Yeah, no, we were just basically me. I was just bringing up the concern of whatever the defensive tackle room is, and I think it is just because he hasn't taken that leap. Yo, dog, I think the majority of these draft picks that we had, everybody's going to play a meaningful role, and we just need him to take that meaningful leap. And hopefully, it happens during this Miami practice to that next preseason game, to the last one, to where he's at least directly behind.
And that's what I'm praying for, because he earned it in his first preseason game. He earned to be with the 2s. You get what I'm saying, Black? You get what I'm saying, fellas? Everybody, he earned it, bro. I'm asking Harbaugh, I want him to put that dude right there so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Them dudes had nothing for him, bro.
Man. That's
my guy, I know. You know I'm advocating for him. Yo,
and I'm pulling for him too. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing great things, bro. And I think he's going to be on the practice squad. So
I just need to know where you're hearing it from. That's it. I'm not.
We'll see how it go.
Mm-hmm.
I need sources.
Yeah. What you got, Ghost?
You do something.
But yeah, man, you know what time it is when we outside. We slide. Man.
Hold on. What round did we get him?
Late.
I think he was 6th round.
Six.
Mm-hmm.
But what's really been a topic of conversation, and Shakes wanted to bring this up, is Cam Skattebo's running play style. A little reckless, high contact, but it is undeniable. Talk to me, Shakes. What's going on with his running style on why you feel like we needed to bring this up, especially given the acquisition of a Najee Harris.
I'm glad you did this. Appreciate you. Great work, by the way. So I brought this topic up because I was listening and Cam Skattebo told the media these exact words. Like, he said his running style, even though that has been his style all his life, he has now taken a notice after this injury to look at film and say, you know what? Maybe if I went around that guy right there, I would have got 3 more yards instead of trying to run through this guy. Right? So it brought me to say, I never thought that I would be saying this so early in his career, but the guy is actually pretty goddamn smart. I thought he was one of those, not that he was dumb, but one of those guys that is just reckless, where it's to the point I don't give a crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this, and this is who I am, and you're not going to stop me, right? And that's always been something that I knocked about his game. I love a lot about his game, but I always say his reckless running style is not going to make him last in this league very long. So the fact that he is coming to these terms in year 2 and saying, you know what? Oh yeah, I could do that, but maybe it was a better option if I can, avoid that contact. And so my question to y'all, and the reason why this topic is here, is that do y'all believe that he can switch up that style, and not totally, but just, like Brandon Jacobs was, right? Brandon Jacobs was a guy that can bowl everybody over, run everybody over, but came to a point in his career where he wanted to run around a little bit. He was a little tiptoe guy.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to become the tiptoe burglar here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to do that. But I want you to make more better, smarter decisions when you're running the ball. How y'all feel? Pause.
Yeah. I mean, he could do it. He bounced out, one of those runs during the preseason game. He bounced one out to the right hash. So I think he can do it. If you watch that, the Texas game, you see that the kid can do it. I think he could be an all-purpose back, an number 1 back, if he actually incorporated that style versus the juggernaut style running through the wall. So, somebody got in his ear, and I'm pretty sure it was Greg Roman and them got in his ear. I'm pretty sure it wasn't just this epiphany he had on his own as he's playing video games, downing energy drinks, eating junk food. So that was a little judgment. My bad, Cam. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure one of those smart running game coordinators got in his ear and was like, "Hey, guy, man, you could probably extend your career a little bit, plus put a little bit more on your, on your yak. I mean, on yards per run. If you actually yards per carry, if you did this or that, and which I think he already has the bag, but he came directly into this league to try to prove he could play this game hard-nosed and heavy, and that's what he was doing. You know what I mean? And I think he proved that to a degree. And everybody's going to be looking, for that, that particular style set. And just imagine him, just giving him a juke and bouncing around him. Now they're like, oh, snap, waiting for the impact. Meanwhile, he's going down the sideline. So I believe that's in his bag. Shout out to LRP. His son got that.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I was banging the table so hard for Jeremiah Love and all that stuff, because I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I love Scat, but
and that's also Tracy. That's also Tracy's skill set right there. That's Tracy's skill set.
Don't get into it. Don't get into that more. But yeah. How you feel, E? How you feel about Skattebo's running style?
His style is natural, bro. It's a natural It's like anybody that reverts back to what they do, right? It's what made them. It's why we wanted them. It's why we pounded the table for them. But this is a different game on this level. So if he wants to keep his career, if he wants to extend his career, he's going to have to learn. You know who's the best person to learn from? If you ever want to just look at somebody who doesn't feel like dealing with that, look at Saquon Barkley when he first got here, right? He wasn't a guy that was running in between the tackles, trying to bury himself into tackles and things like that, right? His speed, he would bounce outside, one cut, he was gone, right? Also, it's just now in the NFL, injuries are so common, and he just happened to experience one very, very early in his NFL career. And never an injury like that before, right? In his life. He's never experienced that. So I think that should be enough, and I'm happy that he's actually looking at things. As you said, he looked at tape and film of himself and said, you know what? I don't need to be doing that. And especially in a preseason, right? Why go through all that relentless, hard running style in a preseason when you are at risk of getting hurt on any given play and then missing the season? So if that's his mindset, all the way for it, but I hope it just doesn't take away from anything else. And if he's going to learn how to cut and go outside, do it, please, because it's more yards, extending your lifespan and your career span. I'm all the way for it.
You know who he reminds me of? It may be a different position, but he reminds me of him so much. It's like he's reincarnated here.
Jeremy Shockey, I knew you were going to say that. See? I knew you was going to say that.
Yo, Jeremy Shockey look bad.
But let me tell you something.
I ain't even going. Let's not do that to him. Let's not do that to him. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
That he out here looking like. Nah, don't do that. I need to know. Is he out here looking like?
He and Giants great. Let's pump the brakes.
Yeah, but my question is, he out here with a wild lie? I need a beer sign, or?
Nah, he ain't on no bum, but he just looked rough. He looked like he was.
He looked like he was going at 1,000 miles an hour a minute. However that makes sense.
Because he's a partier. You know, he's a partier. So he did a lot of, cocaine. Did a lot of.
Yeah. Let me get my take. Let me get my take on Skattebo, man. Before we go on left field.
Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Man.
You know how we get.
You must stay focused.
You must stay focused, bro.
One thing I didn't even expect to see him out there. In regards to the injury that he suffered, I thought they was going to take some time. Let him come back maybe the last game or during the opener. I didn't expect to see him, man. So he has a lot of dog, a lot of grit with him. In regards to bouncing the ball outside, he didn't have that in his bag. Now he just want to be more conscious of it. That's all. That's the only thing about that. And that spells trouble for the defense. He's a lot shiftier and quicker than people may think he is. You know what I'm saying? So if he want to explore that part of his game more, then more power to him, because that's going to be advantageous in the receiving game as well. With just like you seen the Singletary type of thing, you know what I mean? Like when he caught that screen, I could see
good motor.
Yeah, I could see Cam Skattebo being a recipient of one of those as well. You know what I'm saying? So I love what they're doing. And if you're going to be mindful of certain things like that, it'll become a practice. And then after it come up practice, it'll become a habit. And then it'll be good for this team, man. Going forward, man, save your body. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what the type of things people want to do to you when they get an opportunity to tackle you. They do things, they do things that's banned in the league, and they'll try to hurt you. Because you want to keep in mind, the person that did that to you just ran them over a couple weeks prior to that. You know what I'm saying? Just put them boys on notice.
And Jackson Dart jumped them out his boots.
I'm trying to tell you, man. They had a bad showing with you guys, man. Y'all really took it to them that game. And they have remembrance of that. And I think that's played a major part and what happened to you. So I know if you're thinking about that in any way, you're taking that as fuel for the engine that is Cam Skattebo.
As
So
soon as he see that green,
man, it's gonna be one heck of a season going forward, man, in regards to being able to run this ball and change out running backs series in, series out, maybe a play here or play there. So it's going to be something to look forward to, man. I'm glad he's being mindful of that kind of shit to save his body. Though it will be times he will have to employ that type of shit, because sometimes people get misunderstood in regards to what he's out here to do. He's out here to make people think twice about tackling them too. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be good. They're going to be let them get used to him, you know, running out and things like that. And then every once in a while, he lower that shoulder on him.
Yep.
And,
Second half.
Yeah, give him that
Punishment.
remembrance. Give him that remembrance. All right, man. Cam Skattebo, I like that. Yo, shout out to LRP. He wanted him like in the first round.
He been screaming that kid name forever.
He wanted him in the first round.
You remember we were at war on our running backs. Kept banging the table for Travion Henderson. I'm like, no, gotta get Henderson. He's like, man, it's all right, man. We can get Skattebo. I'm like, yo, come on with that Skattebo shit, bro. Hey, shout out to him.
The baby came out looking just like him.
Right. Right. That's a fact.
All right. What we got?
Yeah, man. But real quick, man, Greg said, why Scat doing the Raiders defense like that? Because that's just who he is, man. And you know what's so crazy? It's weird because his physical play and style isn't the reason why he got hurt. Like Sam said, man, and what we've been saying as a whole, he got hit with a dirty play, man. At no point was the way that he was
trying to catch. That was a reception.
Right. Exactly. So for me, it's just overblown, overhyped, oversaturated nonsense. I don't want him to stop how he's been, because honestly, he plays smart. And when he makes contact in ways that protects himself. Great vision, especially patient when it comes to waiting for the lanes to open up. Nah, man. Cam Skattebo, again, shout out to LRP's son. He's a star over here, bro. He's a star.
It's a fact.
He's definitely a New York football giant. Like, he embodies us.
Him and Dart carried the team last year for a few.
That's a deadly duo.
Starsky and Hutch.
They got to turn that shit into wins, though.
Yep.
They was getting 8 style points, but now you need to get winning some games.
They proclaimed it on that what was that, Sunday or Monday night? They proclaimed it, and they pretty much said, we here, man. We're not used to losing, and we're coming to change the culture of the situation. You know what I mean? And let's see. Let's put it on paper, baby.
Right. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait. But you know what time it is, man, when it comes to respect and things of that nature. When we outside, we slide. So let's get right to it, because I'm just hearing a lot of chirping when it comes to my son, not only on this panel, and I'm looking at you, Shakes, but all over Giants land. Now I get it. It was egregious. It looked bad. Probably a whole lot worse than what it really was. The young man Dart just got winded. Blown block. I get it. Try to recuperate. Couldn't make the play in time to even trip up the defensive player. It is what it is. I get it. But it is preseason. It's overblown, oversaturated, and overstated. Because with that situation, because your son, right, Shakes, who want to gas it and play up the hit a little bit, wanted to see if he could squeeze out a yellow flag out of the referees. Because that's what these quarterbacks be doing. When they be getting hit, even though it's clean hits.
You doing that all the way from protection?
Yeah. Oh, nah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Because the disrespect is crazy, man. All of a sudden, because in this one block, cut Tracy this. Let's get Najee Harris.
Cut Tracy is crazy. cut Tracy.
Yeah, people need to pump the brakes and relax.
He was definitely in the house
Right.
with the dogs though. He was in the house with the
He
dogs.
was, and you got to protect the quarterback, make them plays. Blocks are important.
Yeah,
That
he
being
is.
the case, bro, he's a weapon on his team. He's gonna be definitely in rotation as far as the rock running it is concerned. So let's ease up on the young man a little bit, man, because he only made one mistake way back in his rookie season when it comes to fumbles or whatever.
Fumbles, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna make the same mistake twice.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not that type of player.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna be tough on him than himself.
Yep.
So I'm gonna look forward to him letting that show in his gameplay going throughout the rest of this preseason. When you feel like you got something to prove, you giving things like that give people a reason to show why they're here to take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of them, knowing that the average length of a football player is like 3.5 years, less than 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that a player like him, he can appreciate, and he take that to the field with him every day, man. And then to be sharing a role with Skattebo, but Skattebo is actual the starter. Those type of things like that, you gotta carry it with you and then turn it into some positive energy to get that dog out of you to make you go ahead out there and perform and show why you there. So, like I said, man, it's good to have a coach that breeds competition and keeps you on your toes and making sure you know that every single rep matters. Like that one right there. That could have been our season right there. You know what I mean? Knock on wood. But things like that could make the season change dramatically. Somebody missing their assignment like that, you know what I mean? When mental becomes the physical, and then things become an outcome that'll be not in your favor. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Go ahead, Black.
Nah,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
we'll save Shakes for last.
All right,
Go ahead,
yo,
don't be doing the
all
most
right,
talking.
boo. Yeah, I heard him. He clearing his throat and all that. Whatever, dog. You know what I'm saying? Leave that chat alone.
Right.
But listen. Ghost, you can't do that. You can't do that with Dart, though. Dart got the air knocked out his body. The
He
air
did.
bender. It
He
was
did.
the air bender came. Poof, you
All
saw that?
sternum. Freeze.
I'm saying?
All face mask.
You know what I mean? So he had to lay there for a minute, carry himself. But you know,
dust
it's gonna be some
yourself
drama
off,
with it. It's
man.
gonna be if he the lifeless part. Now, if he'd have got up and crawled a little bit, then maybe. But the lifeless part put him in the 10, I believe, right? Because the NFL on his head top, they already. You know what I mean? You know, like how you go through the TSA checks, because I already know I'm on the list. Because every time I go through there, they want to touch my genitals. But you know what I mean? He on the list, bro. But that's the truth. You know what I mean? Homeland Security. You know what I mean? They all on the
Right.
G. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
But hey, I'm just saying, like, he on that list. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the NFL, and straight up and down, he blew an assignment, and it cost the quarterback. And he's in the doghouse because you look at the chart, or you listen to the beat reporters, and you see Motor getting reps with the twos versus him. You know what I mean? So now it becomes one of those things to where it's like, all right, you know what I mean? Look at the tape, make sure you get better. That's it. This kid he'll be fine. You know what I mean? And he's emotionally mature, so he could take that thing with the Skattebos, the number one running back versus, you know what I mean? He could take that. The kid is emotionally mature. Remember, he was an older player coming at it. You know what I mean? Him and Alexander. So,
right.
Tracy will be fine, man. All of this cut Tracy, all of that. Please stop. He's a draft pick. He ain't going nowhere. Well, look. We done had Eric. What about the caller boy Eric Snow? What's the boy name?
Eric Gray.
Eric Gray. I forgot he was on the team. Until John Harbaugh said his name. So you know what I mean?
Triple Miller up out of here
So,
too.
yeah,
So,
man, come on, Jalen Hyatt and all the rest of them. This kid
Cut
right
it
here
out.
earns his keep. You know what I mean? So
Ben
I don't have a
earned
problem
it.
with Tracy.
But go ahead, E, man. Talk about my son real quick before we let Shakes have his little moment in the sunshine.
And I'm gonna give this dude so much time to talk about that shit that because it's not his fault that he's talking about it. Everybody else is trying to talk about it. Giants fans piss me off, man. You fickle-minded fucks all y'all think about is the negative assassination of any player when a mistake is made. I don't see nobody going up to Evan Neal and stabbing him in his fucking jugular. I don't see nobody kicking Josh Zulu in his throat piece. Nothing. These dudes got quarterbacks murdered. Literally. Josh Zulu got a quarterback killed. Got Tyrod Taylor almost murdered. Evan Neal got Tommy DeVito almost killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does one situation, right, gotta be so magnified? You know why? Because Mr. Fetal Position, right, wants to lay there in a test tube situation and then put all eyes on him, which people don't realize, and I realized it. Jackson Dart has the flair for the dramatic. That's his way. That's his person. Was the wind knocked out of him? Absolutely. But did he play off of it? Absolutely. Absolutely. If y'all want to run the tape, y'all can run the tape. Y'all see how he laying there? Y'all want to run the tape, and so we could just look at it all in real time?
We got the tape. Oh, hold on.
Run the tape so we can all look at it and actually see it again.
I got to transfer the tape. Transfer the tape. But
when he runs the tape, y'all going to see. Yes, he took a hit. Yes, Tracy whiffed on a block. But is it that dramatic? Is it that climatic? Because of what ifs, right? But guess what? The kid came back into the game 2 plays later, after he got his win back, right? And threw a high point strike touchdown to my son, Malachi Fields. I don't see why we can't just harp on the fact that he's a tough kid instead of the whiff block, right? He's a tough kid. Let's talk about that.
Right.
It ain't Shake's fault that he about to talk about this.
Let's run the video.
Let's run the tape.
2 yardage, 2nd and 10. They bring pressure and Dart gets blasted.
Oh man. Damn it, Shakes. Please talk about that shit. I'm over it. He's a prize.
Y'all done? Y'all good?
Yeah, we done, man.
Good?
Everybody go on mute.
Everybody, please. Please. Thank you, Black. That's basically what I was saying.
Oh,
everybody good?
Yeah, okay, bro.
Huh? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, I'm glad he made the little baby noise sound. That's what it sounded like to me, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing a whole bunch of whine, whine, whine. And I'm like, pop y'all titties out this boy's mouth, okay? He deserves all the criticism that he's getting right now. That is your franchise quarterback that he almost got killed out there. But yet, the media and everybody else wants to sit there and go at this boy for not running out of bounds, diving and all that shit, right? But, oh, it's okay to let Tracy almost get this boy killed. Oh, it's just one mistake. If it happens in the season, that's going to be a detrimental mistake. Okay? So we should not just blow past it. It happens. No. It's not, no, it just happens. That was huge. And a player with your experience should not let that happen at all. It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. Do I say cut the boy? No. I'm not going that far. But we definitely need to look at him and say, bruh, that was fucked up. He needs to be held accountable for that shit. So the whole time, and this is the reason why I wanted to talk about this shit, because the whole time I sat there banging the table, going crazy for Jeremiah Love. You know what that guy right there, who's not even trying to look at the screen, that guy right there He's like, nah, don't worry about no Jeremiah Love. We got Tyrone Tracy. Tyrone motherfucking Tracy. Okay? So now, when this motherfucker does this bullshit and makes the mistake and actually shows that he's mediocre like I said he is, okay? Oh, nobody wants to, don't blame him. Don't point the finger at him. No. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not. I was pissed the fuck off when I seen that shit. And let it on. His whole running style, that whole shit was what? Mediocre. To the point that Motor looked better than him. And that's saying something.
Yo. Hold on, man.
No. That's the truth.
No.
That's the truth. Okay? Motor looked better than him preseason game 1.
I'm not saying that's not the truth. I'm saying you
Okay.
calm down on Motor,
All right.
man.
So,
Calm down.
anyway, back to what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now to the point, he's so much in the doghouse that they went and gone and got Najee Harris. Who's gonna talk about it?
Wait a minute. My son is. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you
No,
finish.
we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But that's how much you in the doghouse right now. So again, this guy, him, was supposed to be the reason why we shouldn't have got Jeremiah Love. Okay, GhostDog, I love you too, brother. So, in closing.
Is you done as you finished?
In closing.
Wrap that shit up. B.
I don't want to hear no more of this. Oh, it's just one mistake. No, pop titty out this boy's mouth and hold this boy accountable. All right?
So can I ask you a question, Shakes? What would be the accountability you hold him to?
What?
What would be the accountability? If you had a chance to get your whip, Massa, what would you do?
Doing your motherfucking job.
Okay, so what would you do?
What are you talking about? You pick up the fucking blitzes or you fucking sit down on a bench.
You will warn him, right?
Yeah, he on the bench. He's on the third.
He's on the bench. So,
Period, bro.
so he got exactly the warning you wanted him to get. He knows now.
Yeah, Harbaugh gave him a verbal warning. You
Yeah,
have to block better, and then he put him with the third string.
exactly.
You know.
So he
gonna
got
get his
exactly
back,
what he was
man.
supposed to.
He's gonna get his back.
That's what a good coach does.
And that's awesome. And let me tell you,
Coughing.
when he gets 600 to 700 yards this season, and he scores about another 4 or 5 touchdowns, ain't nobody gonna think about that with that.
He was called Steakums.
That's your
He
that's
was
your prediction for
called
him? 600 for a touchdown?
Steakums.
Remember, he's gonna be in a backfield with 4 running backs, bro.
Right.
So that's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm giving them about 600, 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Mhm.
That's good.
That's more than good with a 4 running back stable.
Yeah, with a tandem.
Right.
With a fucking 4 running back stable.
Right.
What?
I was
Right.
asking a question. I ain't say it wasn't. I was asking a question.
And you know what's so crazy though, too, to me, man? Now that you done got your bum ass soliloquy out the way, I just gotta say this much, man. 1,200 yards all purpose for 2 seasons back to back with injuries. We're dealing with the fucking bum ass DJ quarterback situation on top of having this fucking leaky ass offensive line. Ain't nothing to sneeze at. And it's definitely not Steakums. So when you address my son, do so respectfully, Shakes.
Oh, he's taking.
Oh, well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. As a matter of fact, here's another one. Here's another one. My son, 29, is gonna have a better season than Jeremiah Love.
Ooh.
Mark it down right.
See, that's
now.
what the fuck I'm talking about, Ghost.
Tyrone Tracy Jr. will have a better season than your bum ass son, Jeremiah Love, who's about to get lit the fuck up over there in the NFC West. Mark my words. Pay attention.
That's what I'm talking
Shakes.
about.
And when it happens, Shakes,
stand on
you better
business.
not be
Not
on
be
my
on my
own.
own.
I'm not. No,
I'm just
because
letting
I'm
you
not
know right now.
arguing that, bro. That's not jumping off
okay.
no bridge,
Yo,
bro. You're
okay.
not jumping out
Okay.
the window, dog.
Where's
Yo,
my
shout out
pen?
to LRP.
Where's my pen? What is
Hello,
today?
LRP.
You're not jumping out no window, dog. I could have said the
Alright.
same thing last week,
Nah.
my G.
Jeremiah Love is about to get lit the fuck up over there in the
That's what
NFC West. He might get
I
hurt.
said this when he
So
got
pay
drafted
attention.
to the Cardinals,
Oh,
son.
okay.
What are you
Okay.
telling me?
Right. Mad as hell. I know.
How you jumping off the bridge
Be
saying
upset.
that?
Be upset. I know. He's
How you
not
jumping
here
off
no
the
more,
bridge
Shakes.
saying that?
He's not here,
That's not
and you
saying
still
nothing.
got him in your
It's not
mouth.
saying
That's
nothing,
crazy
Ghost.
to me. That's
It's
crazy
not
to me.
saying nothing, bro.
That's crazy. And you're not saying anything either, Shakes, when every time you bring
he
up
have a
Jeremiah
better-
Love,
How about
when we
this? How
talk
about
about the
this? How about
football Giants.
How about this? Will he
Get
be, will he
over
have a-
it.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah,
Yo,
you
when was the
scared now, right? You
draft?
scared.
When was the draft?
Hold
When was
on.
the draft? When was the draft? Answer my
GhostDog.
question, Shakes. When was the
GhostDog.
draft?
GhostDog.
When was the draft? When was the draft,
You know
Shakes?
Don't
When was
ask
the
me.
draft? And you still
So,
talking
right.
about Jeremiah Love? And you still
Listen to me,
talking about
bro.
Jeremiah Love? What month is it?
If you're gonna
August,
jump
right?
off the bridge, listen to me, bro.
Oh,
If you're gonna
okay.
jump off the
Right.
bridge, do this, bro. Is
Right.
he gonna have a better season?
Not jumping off no
than
bridge.
Knuckles?
Not
Is
jumping
he
off
gonna
no
have a-
bridge.
No. Stop. Is he gonna have a better
What?
season than Knuckles over there in Houston?
What?
Tracy.
Better season what?
Is
I
he
just
gonna
told you
have a
Tyrone
better
Tracy gonna have a better season than Love.
than
Yes.
Knuckles in Houston?
What they got to do with Jeremiah Love?
That's my point. You're not jumping off no bridge saying that.
Wait a minute.
Man, let's wrap
Hold
this
on,
up.
hold on.
I'm
Let's
confused.
bring a
Yeah,
little.
let's
Let's bring a
wrap
little.
this up. That
Let me
doesn't make
let me
sense.
bring a little context
I'm
to the
confused.
content. Right? Hold on. Jeremiah Love is going to be the number one starting running back over in Arizona, right?
Right.
Shakes?
That is correct.
Shakes? Yes?
Uh-huh.
I'm correct? Tyrone Tracy is the number 2, might be 3 running back, depending on how things go
He's
here.
gonna get his.
And
gonna
he's
get
saying,
his.
listen to me. He's saying that a number 1 running back is going to have a season worse than a potential 2 or 3 running back. And he's standing on that. That is all the way jumping out the fucking window.
Not though. That's not.
Who's a number 1 draft pick, bro? Tyrone Tracy was where? 4th round?
Yeah, they did, Greg. Tyrone Tracy was like a 4th or 5th round.
He was a 4th or 5th rounder, right?
This the reason why I'm saying it's not jumping off no bridge, bro.
I want to hear this.
Because for the simple fact of this rookie doesn't have nothing else, bro. Nothing else around him that's going to draw any type of attention. Everything is going to be on him. He'll be lucky if he gets 500 yards. So
Wow.
to me, yes. So to me, I'm sitting there like, that's not jumping off no bridge. Now, if you're going to sit there and say, oh, he's going to have a better year than Knuckles, or he's going to have up there, the numbers with Knuckles, then I'm like, okay, now you're jumping off the bridge.
All right,
But
so I
you
got to
sitting
ask a
here
question,
telling
right?
me that he's going to have a better season than a rookie that has nothing else around him.
Man, why you
That's
keep
not
saying he don't got
jumping
nothing
off
else around
Yeah,
him?
he
You know,
bugging me
got
out with this
Trey- he
shit
got
right
All
Trey
there.
I'm saying is,
Yo,
he
he's
was a
bugging
running
me
back
out with
going
this
out
shit.
the draft. So
Yeah, he
Nah.
got stuff around him.
He got shit around him. I'm
They
bugging
just
off
signed
this
Tyler
shit.
Tyler
make no
Algier.
difference.
Yeah, he'll be all right. James Conner's still there.
Y'all say so.
You just no. The problem is, Shakes, is that you don't feel his team is a good team, right? Which I respect that. But when you say nothing, he's in the NFL, bro. These dudes been here before him.
We going
They
to see
they play every. Okay,
My bad, bro.
no, go ahead. I'm trying to find out. Go ahead. When you say nothing,
When I'm saying nothing is
Mhm.
you're going to see at the end of the year they're going to be at the bottom of the barrel in offenses. Why? Because they have nothing else but Jeremiah Love. That's
I
it.
remember
That's all.
when Saquon Barkley is all we had. And he still had over 1,000 yards, 1,400, 1,200 yards.
No. You had Beckham. You had Eli.
Whoa.
Chill
He
out.
was not He was only here for one season with Saquon Barkley. I said
What are we
when
talking about?
when
What are you
I said
fucking
when
season, bro?
no, I said
You know
when
what? I'm
he
done.
was
I'm done.
all we had.
Thomas.
When he was
I,
all we after
I
that
would say
season.
that Tyler, what's up, y'all? Tyler Algier is over in Arizona.
An advanced medical support.
But let's talk about offense, period, right? Do they have a tight end over there? Hold on. Let's talk about offense.
Trey McBride.
Okay, Trey McBride, right? How many of y'all would definitely grab him up as fantasy as a tight end? Because he's productive. Okay, so hold on. That's one. The Wilson kid over there, the wide receiver. Marvin Harrison is over there, a wide receiver. Right? Oh, man. Yeah, see, that's your feelings. I get it now. That's why you're saying that.
That's mediocre. For what the numbers that they put up. Now, I will say Wilson had a breakout season last year. But the numbers that they put up, they're mediocre, bro.
Okay.
Yo, I'm about to say he's still crying.
Yeah,
He
is,
is
man.
mad that Jeremiah Love and the shitty team. That's
It's
just
crazy.
Yeah, we don't care now about the Arizona Cardinals.
Most running backs go to shitty teams with nothing. That's the reason why they get drafted.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Well, the only thing I could definitely give shakes about the running back situation and all this Tracy and all of that, the reason why Najee is here, you know what I'm saying? We could just slide on to that pause is because they were never satisfied with this running back room.
Facts.
They were always looking since Kenneth Walker.
That's why Jeremiah Love was even in the conversation.
Yeah, that's why Shake's screaming in the phone right now. So that's why Najee is here. Cue the slide, my brother. Basically,
and I definitely have a lot to ask Shakes about my son when we talking. So go ahead, Freeze. I'm right here.
So basically, they've been looking to upgrade that room, and I believe they finally think they found the piece. Hopefully, he is healthy. When I heard him on the press conference, he kind of sounded iffy on his conditioning, but of course, that's to be example because he just tore his Achilles. You know what I mean? And when we talked about him in June, he was just running on the treadmill. So we'll see exactly how that works out. But the style of play that they want is exactly what attracted him to us, and exactly the old senseis, as the brother LRP would say, and Roman and them. But either chose want to talk to me, man. How you feeling about your son being here with 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, man?
I love every minute of it, and we all know who he is, and he don't need nothing or no introduction. Welcome home, son. You know how bad I wanted this kid out of college. Pause. Y'all know what his running style is. Y'all know how he gets down. Shakes. He done beat the shit out of his team over there in Baltimore for years. So he know exactly who he is. Let's talk about that. Now, what I want to ask Shakes is this, right? Because I know you a Baltimore savant. How many running backs does Harbaugh carry every year?
He loves his running back, so you'll get 3 or 4, bro.
Okay, so guess what he got on the Giants?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's it. There's no trying to play nobody, trying to make nobody feel like he came here to hurt nobody. This is typical Harbaugh shit. So what is there to really talk? He's here. He arrived because this is what Harbaugh does. And not only was he with his brother last season for a cup of coffee, Greg Roman, right? So this kid got ties with the organization, bloodlines, but guess what? If he can give us something and if everything is okay with this kid, because he's still young, he's only 28 years old.
28, yeah, man.
We just won the free agency lottery and running backs. If this kid can come here and give us another 800 to 900 yards, possibly 5 or 6 touchdowns, possibly, do you know what that running back room gonna look like? And I'm gonna go right over to Shakes and refer to him again, because Harbaugh has done this how many times where his running backs, 3 or 4 of them, were all productive, all different styles, all the kind of styles that you wanted. So please, Shakes, enlighten us on all of that, because we're not the savants of Baltimore like you are. So how did that running game work out for Harbaugh all the years that we was jealous over here in New York?
They always been tops in the league in rushing, bro.
And guess what he just did for us? If this kid pans out to be what he should be this season and he's healthy. See? This shit just makes sense. It ain't hard. Yeah. No, I'm asking. Yeah, if that's, do you feel with this, the addition of this kid and what we got in the stable already, that this is the Harbaugh step and we will be tops in the league in rushing?
Yeah. That's what he's aiming for. That's why I was banging the table for Jeremiah Love.
But we got a Najee Harris.
No, I like it.
And if Jeremiah Love can be 4 seasons, right.
Yo, what's you saying? He ain't Ralph though? That's what you trying to say?
Who?
Nah.
I would say that
Get
about
the fuck
Tracy.
out. First of
I'm
all,
saying that about Tracy. I ain't saying that about Najee.
okay,
Yeah,
because if Jeremiah Love can have the first 4 seasons of Najee Harris, he's doing very well. Let's get that out there. So now what? I mean, we got, and this is something that Shakes, I keep referring to you because for 10 years, this is what you wanted. You wanted this.
Yeah.
Run the fucking ball. Run the fucking ball. You look, running back.
Yeah.
Linebackers, all type of shit going
And
on.
a fucking
I got
fullback.
everything I wanted, bro.
And a fucking fullback.
I got everything I wanted.
Yep.
Except
What's
for
up?
Jeremiah Love.
Right.
Yeah. Come on,
Yeah,
don't get it
that
started.
part.
What's up with the brother LRP, man? Same. What's going on? Talk to us, family.
Yeah,
I'm here.
man. I'm just saying, you know, during his 18 years in Baltimore, man, pick a year, his running percentage is between 48 and 55%. Like, you know what I mean? He gonna be running that ball, man. You're gonna need these durable players back there. You know what I mean? That got their head in the game and make sure they don't be missing those type of blocks and assignments like we just seen previously. You know what I mean? But you learn from mistakes like that. You know what I mean? So gotta get back grounded to the basics. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe the play was drawn up for him and he was overly excited. Things like that happen. You know what I mean? These guys are still. Some of them are just. They still get excited with the game, man. They get the jitters and all that kind of shit. Even though they play the game all of their damn life, man. But having a Najee Harris back there, man, consistently running for 1,000 yards every year, averaging 7 TDs per year. You know what I mean? Like, but being saved, you don't gotta be the bell cow on this team, man. We rolling with the hot hand. You hot, you look like you moving them chains, you're gonna have the opportunity to get in here and make your mark for this team. You know what I mean? Physical. That's what Harbaugh want out here. You want physical players, man. And like it said in the last slide, Harbaugh saying that he's not in football shape. It's one thing to be seeing him running on a damn treadmill a couple months ago, and it's another thing to get people aiming for your knees tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So
or being stuck, you know what I'm saying, in the game because they running no, you know what I'm saying, we running no huddle and you can't come out. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, man. Running backs is very important. I try to tell y'all this. Once we got Harbaugh in the building, I said, yo, he's not playing with that run game, bro. He wants to run the ball. All right? And with that being said, shout outs to you, but goodbye, Turbo. Dante Miller.
Yeah. Wave injured. You know, one of those camp fantasy stories, man, and it's unfortunate it comes to an end, you know what I'm saying? But it's a whole new regime, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's a quick ending too.
Peace be the journey.
2-minute prostitution.
Peace be the journey.
Yeah. So just looking at the coupling we got right here, man. This 4 war horses we got in the chest here. All of them different type of styles. We're just talking about Cam switching up his style to a degree, but Cam also was talking about the room being physical overall, and that's just being, the presence of the style overall of what we're going to do here. But talk to me, Shakes. How do you think we can get some of that, Earth, Wind, and Fire situation going on here?
I like the whole stable really, because they all bring different elements that Harbaugh likes to bring, and physicality. Najee Harris is definitely gonna be one of those guys that, you know, short yardage back, you know what I mean, 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, you know what I mean, 4th and 3rd and goal, all that type of shit. Singletary is the crafty veteran and shit, and, you know what I mean, very dependable in Harbaugh's eyes. And bum ass Tracy, you know what I'm saying, is a great development running back out there. So the whole stable was pretty good.
I'll call that man a bum when he went for 1,000 just last year.
He's a bum.
He hating,
Almost got
bro.
my
What makes
quarterback
him a
killed.
bum?
See?
He didn't get
Got my
killed.
quarterback killed.
He got the wind knocked out of him. He got back up and scored a touchdown. How did he get
I
killed?
don't like that shit, bro.
He just had Jackson
Eat
Dog
the
blowing
banana.
balloons a little bit for the party.
Yeah,
don't
snot
like that
bubbles,
Right.
snot bubbles and shit.
You wanna
Okay.
you
I don't like
wanna
that shit.
He'll be
Eating
all
a
right.
banana.
Yeah,
Got a
I
breath
ain't
of
like
fresh
that
air.
shit either. When I looked, I was like, "Oh, that boy reaching! Why he reaching? Oh!" Then I looked at the whole play. I was like, "Oh, homeboy kind of tucked in and hid behind. He didn't see him.
Yeah.
He didn't really call for the protection properly." Ouch.
We almost got
We almost was out here singing "It's So Hard," boy. For
Hey,
Jackson.
yo.
So singing,
I'm so- I'm happy we could talk about it because he got up and threw a touchdown.
That's what I said. He just
But
Yeah,
I think
yeah, so-
it was also like, you know, what we alluded to early in the week. Brian Flores, because he had two.
yeah,
There was two people boosting on that.
Exactly.
yeah, it was too.
You know what I mean?
I love
And it
Peters
fucked him up.
talk about it because I stay seeing bodies with the motherfucking chalk around it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So
it was
they
just
covered the one
Tracy.
side.
Tracy just didn't see him.
Yeah,
He just
and
ain't
Tracy
saying
didn't,
that.
you know what I mean? He didn't hold it down on the other side. But, you know,
I ain't blocking nothing.
Another victim of a Brian Flores defense.
That's
All
a
that
fact.
was.
In the preseason.
nah, you gonna be all right, Tracy, man. Don't listen to nobody, bro. Just go out there and do it.
Nah, it's
do
only
better.
Shakes really calling him a bum.
Yeah,
Everybody, you know, got in a little in their feelings, but they'll be over it. Shakes is
Right.
carrying this forever.
I am more than
I
good.
mean,
Play-
him and Slayton, he be talking. He
Just
be
like
talking about. I'm
Slayton.
talking about
Yep.
bum loosely. No, Tracy ain't no bum.
at all. At all.
You know, it be players, bro, that I just.
Like Evan Neal.
Right.
That
Let's
you just
talk
don't
about
give up
that.
on.
No, that's my boy.
Right?
You know what I mean, but guys like
Mhm.
Darius Slayton,
Right.
guys like you can go back in history, like Marcus Coon. It's always guys that I be like, get that dude out of here. But go ahead.
I think
But you can
Ghost.
sit there and advocate for Eric Flowers. Go ahead.
Shout out to
Sing.
Flowers.
Go ahead, baby.
I think
Who
Ghost
is a
prediction
bum.
is bold. I think Ghost does have a bold prediction
Word.
because your running back went 3rd or 4th overall. You supposed to be the next Saquon out here. You're supposed to
better
be
be.
out here
With
making
nothing?
yeah, with
Yeah,
absolutely
we
nothing.
didn't have nothing.
We had no. I keep saying the
Lot of
same
work to
thing,
do.
man, bro.
No,
We had nothing.
Remember,
whole lot
Odell
of
got
nothing.
traded, all that. We had nothing but Slayton.
We had nothing, bro.
Nothing.
A whole lot of nothing.
Nothing.
That's a
Go ahead.
bold prediction. 600. Ghost, I believe he's talking all purpose, like 400 rushing, 200 receiving. You know what I mean? A few touchdowns, all purpose. If you're
gonna see.
starting running back, your bell cow of a running back can't
Move.
top that, that will be
Eat more chicken.
horrible, B. And I think that is a bold statement. And I'm actually putting Ghost Dog in the book because
Do
that
it.
is,
Do it.
that is a
Yeah,
that
you
is
got-
a
you gotta
Take
bold
that
book on that
motherfucker
one.
too.
You got to put him in the book.
I'm
on that
with it,
one.
but you gotta go in the book, man.
Yeah, you got to put him in
Yeah.
the book. on that
What's
one.
today? The
Put that in the
19th,
book.
20th?
Yeah.
18th.
It's the 18th. And sign that shit too, Ghost. Sign
Yeah,
that
on the
shit.
corner. Sign it on the
Yo,
corner.
put your pen.
Hold on.
Yeah, put your pen. There you go. Put this fucking yeah. Sign
hold
that
on.
shit.
Hold
Hold on, let me
get my
notarize it.
pen.
Let me notarize it.
Facts.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Sign that shit. And if it go like that, I'm gonna mediate that show for the debate.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have that.
We're gonna have to have that.
Had a ring out. Yeah.
Yes, sir. He is
MMA
mediating that debate.
All I'm saying is, first preseason game, 2 days later, high ankle sprain, don't need surgery, any kind of talk
he
like
got a
that.
high ankle sprain already?
Who?
That's what I said 9 hours ago.
Oh, you needed some love.
Don't need
Oh
surgery
my God.
to address
Exactly
his
what I'm
high
trying to
ankle
tell y'all.
sprain.
But go ahead.
Who? Jeremiah Love?
No. Let's rewind. What are you trying to tell us?
Whoa.
He has nothing.
So his nothing got him a high ankles. Yo, somebody got to put this boy. Somebody got to sedate this dude. Somebody got to sedate him.
Y'all go ahead.
Somebody got to sedate.
Yeah, hit it with the B.A. Baraka.
Yeah, somebody got to sedate him.
Go ahead.
Did not want that over here.
Finish him.
Yo, bro, he better not turn out to be a bum, Shakes. And don't you blame that on the Cardinals, because if his body starts
I am. I already
malfunctioning and
did
shit,
it when they drafted him.
he didn't
Don't
start
sleep on
tearing
the
up his lower
Cardinals.
body and shit.
That's it.
What we was talking about? Where's it at?
Even
Like
got
I
that boy
said,
Beck
right
playing
now.
like a real
I'm just saying,
quarterback.
bro.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is
Oh, that's
truly
my
his
shit
brother's
right there.
keeper and the finder of lost children.
That's how I'm gonna be. That's how I'm gonna be right before the debate.
Right
You know
down the party.
what I mean?
You know what I'm a little. You know what I'm a little hurt about, my brothers, that we didn't get no Najee Harris video up here, and I gotta send it to y'all so we could at least talk about it. Because we talking about him, but to see it is a different situation.
Yeah, you right about that, bro.
You got to
right
see
about
it,
that.
man.
Right
see
about
it.
Because I
Yeah,
know
Tom,
people don't
you right.
recognize it.
Bro.
You got to
People
see
should
it.
recognize.
He's
Najee
a
Harris is nice.
You got it?
punishing runner, and that's why he's
Yeah.
not healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
that
why he
boy
don't
is.
stay healthy.
Yeah,
Right.
he's physical. There's no doubt about it. Contact.
It ain't contact balance. It's contact.
It's contact.
It's
Going
contact.
back.
It's ouch, ouch. Oh, stop, please. Let me go.
You hope he give you that little bit of pause wiggle.
Something.
But other than that, that boy is bam.
That's a fact. And y'all know how much I love that kid, man. He was just on the Steelers.
Yeah, linebacker, cornerback, make a decision.
And know you gonna get hurt, whoever you is.
And you know the linebackers already look like safety, so
That's a fact. And he's quick, he's fast, and he's powerful. Let's not forget who he is, man. I hate the fact that ain't no tape right now running.
We'll get to it, man. We already had an hour of 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and we gotta, you know what I mean, wrap it up here, bro.
Yeah, 'cause Tracy was 48 of them.
Yeah, I know, but we gonna get to it, man. There's gonna be a lot to talk about at the end of the week.
but you know why though? Because you know
Yeah,
Ghost
we
been doing that
know.
for a long time. Pause. And Shakespeare MIA.
Right.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. About to put out APBs and all that shit.
Put them big girls down.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta stop.
Tell him to
patting
put
the
him
back.
down.
Word.
You heard LRP? Tell them to put him down.
Yeah, man.
Like I said about this time,
Chill. I don't like to be all
You gotta stay
Wrap
focused.
it up,
Yeah.
E.
like I said about this time, I don't expect y'all to agree with me, but I damn sure expect you to understand. You understand?
understand.
Don't
Yo,
get shook
Giants.
up as we keep talking shit about Tracy live. It's the New York.
Yeah, that boy died plenty of
Poor
times
Tracy,
on
man.
that on
Nah.
John.
Yeah, he ain't gonna catch that
Fine,
smoke from me, bro. He is
Nah,
not
it
catching
ain't
that
that
smoke
serious.
from me. It is not.
Nah, not at all. He's part of my team. He's
Yep.
on my team.
He definitely part of this Rasta.
If he
See
died,
them?
Mhm.
You see them there?
Shit,
Yeah.
Negro. That's all you
It's
had to
Montana
say.
trying to.
Loaded backfield.
Mhm.
Mhm.
if he dies, he dies.
You know what I mean? And
Lord
Shakes was
Jesus
happy when we
Christ.
drafted him. He acting crazy now, but he was happy when we drafted him.
But knock that shit off
Who?
you.
You was happy when we drafted him. We needed
Who?
that boy.
I said who? I said
You.
who is he? You the one that stood up for him.
Yeah, because
Don't
I had
think
to
I
tell
don't
y'all who he was.
Yeah, don't
But-
think I don't
Right.
remember.
I was paying
He's a
attention. I like this boy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good contact balance, make plays. Let's see what's
Yeah.
up, man.
Tyrone Tracy.
He doing his thing.
But the only reason why he was a who kid to me is because he originally started as a wide receiver. He wasn't a running back. So
And put some respect on that. Put some respect on that. You over here arguing about a dude that switched positions against a dude who been a running back. Put some respect on that.
Right. Because I'll say this, man. If it wasn't for his yardage in the air and he was only rushing for what he did, Shakes, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
But the crazy part about that
cannot
is
deny
that
the talent
if
in the
he
air
doesn't
too,
get
bro.
hurt, who knows? Because he was going off. And then Scat had to, you know what I mean? So
Scat was bound to take his job, bro.
that's what they were saying, but Tracy was handling his handle.
Yeah.
Before, you know, he got injured.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? We knew you was
His
gonna throw your
time
little
was
kidney
ticking,
shot,
Black.
your little kidney shot in there.
His
with your hate.
time was ticking.
The hate couldn't help it but to ooze out at that particular moment. But I'm just telling you,
Right.
this
It's
young
like
man
pimple
was
popping,
happy.
Black.
It's
You know what I'm saying? It's like pimple popping. You sit there and you just
pizza
face. The bacteria, poison.
We must
You know what I'm saying?
stay focused.
Just out of control.
So I guess we did it for the end of the night, man. We completed the mission, man.
Complete the mission.
3-1.
Finish him.
I'm telling y'all, man, he might be the sneaky son into the fucking.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, bro. He may be the.
All right, hold on. This is the question. Here's the question.
Goodness.
But you doing all that, bro. How many games he gonna play? Is he gonna be there?
First of all, he was a consistent dude before he got an Achilles.
How many games
Like, why are we
is he
talking
gonna
like that?
play, bro?
I think once he gets into condition, and that could be like, give him about 1 or 2 games. You know what I'm saying? He might have to, you know, sit on the side there before they figure it out. Once he get in condition, he gone. He off and running, and that's why this could be a dangerous thing, especially going into the season when we batter him and you know what I'm saying, our way into the situation. So, yeah. Give him I say week 3, week 4.
Yeah, right, but how many games is he gonna play?
I'm giving him. Listen to me. I'm gonna go first. I'm giving this dude 14 to 15 games. That's me.
I'll take that. How many games he playing, Black?
I'm there if I'm thinking he coming in week 13. Pause. You know what I mean? I'm, give my 15. By 15.
Thanks.
What?
How many games he playing?
Who?
Najee Harris.
Najee.
I mean, how many games he playing?
How many games is he gonna play, man?
Is he gonna be there, bro?
Will he be there?
I mean, if he's healthy, I figure he would play all of them.
That's the point of the question, son. How many games is he gonna play?
6.
What?
See? Now that's what I'm talking.
You gonna put him on IR?
Nah, wait a minute. Wait a minute, LLP. You gotta explain that, bro.
I got here.
Wait, why? Yeah, 6 games, brother.
I just got here. I was ordering drinks.
Yeah, I'm about to say, did you say that just so you can make sure you send a ripple or wave?
Yeah, he wants y'all to put your thoughts on that in the comments,
this
man.
show somehow, man.
I just want y'all to put your thoughts on that.
Let me know the riser. Hold on, LRP, before you sign the corner. Let me know the riser.
For real.
All right.
I think he's gonna play about 14 games, man. He ain't gonna be ready to go till like the first 2 games. They null and void, man. By the 3rd game, he should be ready to go. With that being said, I'm gonna give my closing statement. Great show. Thank you everybody for supporting the whole Shakedown community and supporting the Shakedown crew, man. Remember, man, yesterday gone, and tomorrow don't mean shit if you don't handle your business today. You heard? I'm out of here, your boy. Same.
Same diff.
Love that brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and do my closing statement. You know what it is, man. Yo, the Giants are getting closer and closer to some meaningful football. Make sure you tune in, like and subscribe, join the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit the hype, run up, sub up, all of the good things. Join the community, man. We building over here, like the brother Same said. We building a community. All of us, you know what I mean? We all got channels. We all make content. Situation here is, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that you guys always pay attention to the bell
icon at the top, because you know what I'm saying, the majority of people who are subscribed do not have their notifications on, you know what I mean, aren't advised every time, we post a show. So we appreciate everybody for coming out, spending the most valuable thing with us, which is time at 11:44 p.m. The most valuable thing is your time. We appreciate y'all for spending that with us. What I would definitely want to say is make sure you hydrate, communicate with the family, wash your hands and stop touching shit. It's Black Friday, and I'm the up out of here. Peace.
Black Freezer. Go ahead, Eat a Chosen Man. Closing statements.
Been talking football all day. Y'all heard my voice enough. Peace.
Right. LRP. Anything else?
Fan of y'all's. Hope you're a fan of ours. Peace.
Yeah, man. You know what it is. Hit the like, subscribe, run up, sub up. We're going to be on this mic, so you're going to be sure to hit that like. In Harbaugh, we trust. Blown block assignments aside. Doesn't matter. We're going to be all right. The Big Blue Revolution will be televised. Go ahead, Shakes.
Want shout outs to everybody that listening to today's show, man. Great numbers I'm looking at. So we appreciate that. Make sure that y'all definitely let somebody know. Tell a friend. You know what I mean? Like, look, man, y'all need to check these boys out, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button for the boys, so everybody else can get to see our work as well. Shout outs to my crew. Whole Shakedown crew has been holding it down for the past few weeks, man. I've been gone doing Lord knows what. But shout outs to the crew for holding it down for the boy. The boy will be back in full pretty soon. Shoot, season is here. Shouts to the New York Football Giants. Shouts to Harbaugh era. And yeah, y'all stay tuned for all the work that we're gonna be bringing out in the future. That's about it. That's all. So with that being said, it's been TOG. See y'all next week. Good night.